Look at the babies. Look at into toddler age. Young human beings' bodies work. They've got all their natural ranges of motion. Their feet work properly. Their hands work properly. Where are they laying all the time? On the flat ground. You've got babies on the floor often, or if they're in like a crib or a bed, you don't put a pillow under a baby's head. As we go through life, though, our bodies get into chronic patterning. We start to put pillows under our heads, pushing our head forward, and now you can't even speak because you're changing your whole neck position. Your whole spine from the base of your skull down to your pelvis. You change your pelvis down to the tips of your toes through your legs and out to your fingertips too from your spine, out your shoulders. Your whole body's position changes if you just push the head up forward with a pillow. But remember, you're laying down. Essentially, you'd just be flat on the horizontal surface of the planet Earth. We could call it the ground. The ground shouldn't feel far away. This video's title on the 13th of August, 2026, under In The Image Clothing Company's main site here, you put a pillow under your head and now your head's farther away from the ground. That's not normal. If you're just going to lay down somewhere, unless you had a man-made pillow, you're going to lay on the ground. A pillow is an invention of a human being. If I lay flat on the ground, my spine's neutral. If I had a pillow under my head to take my head far away from the ground, farther, my spine's not neutral anymore with a pillow under my head. Okay, there's only one way the human body could ever work. You spend 8 hours a night sleeping, or however many hours you sleep, with your head farther away from the ground than just resting on the ground, because you place a man-made pillow under it. And you get yourself into chronic patterning. Chronically, you're constantly having your head in a position pushed forward. Really, it's pushed up off the ground when you're laying horizontal on your back. Like I was showing laying down there on the grass, right? But it's just like sitting down in nature. You're not going to be able to sit anywhere besides on the ground. Unless you came across a rock that just happened to be the height that that individual rock was, or a tipped over tree trunk that just happened to be the height that that tree trunk was, laying horizontal on the ground. If you're going to lay down in nature, you have no option but to lay on the ground. The horizontal surface of the planet Earth. This shouldn't feel far away. The ground shouldn't feel far away. The 13th of August, 2026, this video's title under In The Image Clothing Company's main side. And nothing changes. No matter how much invention we get as human beings, the human being that invents these things still always grows by itself. And we have no opinion or say over how that is. It just grows by itself. The body only functions how it functions. And the body functions unless or until altered. There's always ground unless or until altered to become a chair, to become a bed, to become a tabletop or a counter like this when the body works back here with the shoulders neutral. Put your shoulders out on a man-made table or a man-made counter up off the ground, and you change your whole spine position front and back with this natural curve in the spine. A video's title under In The Image Clothing Company's main site here currently. The natural curve in the spine, the natural bend in the knee. It's changed sitting in a man-made chair up off the ground. A video's title under In The Image Clothing Company's main site here currently. The natural bend in the knee. The bottoms of the feet and the pelvis do the exact same thing, okay? Dorsiflexion of the foot lever off the hinge of the ankle, lifting the foot up, is a posterior rotation of the pelvis. Plantar flexion of the lever of the foot off the hinge of the ankle, pointing the feet down, is an anterior rotation of the pelvis, because the body has even mathematical opposing bends from bottom to top to stay vertical on Earth's vertical gravity pull. There's no opinion to it. There's only one way the human body could ever work. It's mathematics. The body grows by itself. It's truly just physical functioning. It's physics. The ankles bend backward. The knees bend forward. The hips bend backward. The low back bends forward. The mid back bends backward. And the upper back bends forward. The upper back's just the neck or the cervical spine that we don't want to put a pillow under, or you change that position and change everything down to the feet of the natural curve in the spine. In the Image Clothing Company, allowing the body to work. That's the only reason we're a clothing company, really. Clothing is the only thing physically placed on the physical body of the human being. There's a lawnmower. The 13th of August, 2026, in the Image Clothing Company's main site here. This video is titled, "The Ground Shouldn't Feel Far Away." So, yeah, the ankles and the hips are both backward bends in the body, with the knees bending forward between them. So they need to be able to be on the ground, to be at the same level. We need to sleep flat on something to be on the same level.